What's up, children? Daddy's home. So actually watching myself in this video, I feel like I'm a different person when I see myself in this video compared to who I am now, but I'll get more into the details. Let's get into the video, guys. I don't know if I even told the story on my channel, so I get attacked by this African guy. You guys can see it right here. Let's just show the clip of him hitting me.
You're a drug dealer, you're a pimp?
I was in Kabukicho taking a video for my friends. There's like an English immersion service for Japanese speakers, and he was paying me at the time to just do videos of me yapping, walking, and talking like I do on my YouTube, but they would be private for his company. At the time, people were arguing about whether or not Japan is like getting really, really unsafe because of immigration or something like that. And I was actually thinking, you know, it's really not that bad. I'm even going to look at me. I can go to the most dangerous area in Tokyo and I can walk and film a video and nothing's going to happen. This is how great it was. This is how great it is. So this is what I did. You'll see my video here. It's crazy because you come to Japan and boom. And as I'm taking that video, it's crazy because you come to Japan. And what I was going to say was, it's crazy because you come to Japan and you can just walk around in supposedly the most dangerous areas and be totally safe and walk around and just take a video of yourself. And then I get hit, right? Like it was scripted. So immediately I was pissed off. I sat on the video for almost an entire month because it happened on November 1st, I believe. That's when I was attacked. And I didn't release the video until the 25th or something like that. I kind of wondered, should I even release this? If I do, how am I going to release this? I remember the time I was so worried. If I post this, are people going to get angry at me? Are people going to say I'm trying to stir up drama or something like that? I mean, I'm not going to not take that opportunity to post a video like that that's going to go viral. But also, I wanted to be very neutral. I didn't want people to start a race war like they have after I posted the video. But my perception on a lot of these issues has kind of changed since this whole incident. And basically me being so neutral, trying to be neutral and just posting the video, and then getting a lot of people accusing me of like, oh, this guy set this up. He's trying to make black people look bad. He's trying to stir up racism. And although when I posted the video, I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's not what this channel's about. I'm just going to post the video, etc. And then I get accused of racism anyways. It's like, what? Like, what's even going on? This makes no sense. And because of that, now I give way fewer fucks about what people care or what people are going to accuse me of or whatever. So let's get into the video, guys, here. So anyways, before we get into everything, I get hit. I post the video. I'm going to send it to everyone who might care. So I send it to so many creators. Most of them didn't respond. And who was it? I don't remember. Somebody on Twitter or something like that was like, you got to send it to Tyler Oliveira. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I've seen this guy's videos before. He does these videos where he goes and exposes scammers in like all these different countries and stuff. Don't know much about him, but I'm going to send it to him. And what I do, I send it to him in the DMs. And for whatever reason, he happened to see it and responded immediately. And then I can find the text message. I'm not going to let's see. It's going to take a while because we have a bunch of texts back and forth, but he's like, send me your number. I give him my number. He sends me a message on WhatsApp and basically was like, dude, this is insane. The topic is hot right now. I'm going to come to Japan. What do you say? Hey, yo, young James, how you doing, bro? I got 3 ex-Marines, Fred, and myself and my cameraman headed over. And this was a couple days after I posted the video. They were coming on a plane, stay at hotels, and basically just film this video and get out. So he was like, tell me all the information that you know. He's building a list of locations where we can identify these guys in actions. He wants to try to get them to sequester. He says, I want them to try to sequester me for alcohol, drugs, women, etc. And we're going to call them out on their bullshit. If they try to aggress upon us, they get humbled. Anyways, then the rest is history. He comes out here, contacts me. Basically 2 entire days we spent together filming in different areas, and you guys only saw like less than a quarter of what we filmed in the places that we went to. We had some strange interactions in some other places as well. Tyler didn't post those, so I don't want to talk about what happened because maybe there's a reason. Maybe he didn't, for whatever he thought it. I don't know. He didn't post them. It's his project, so I'm not really going to talk about things that happened off camera too much that he might not want me to talk about, but we did a lot more than just what you see in this video. Let's get into the reaction, guys.
You're a drug dealer, you're a pimp.
It's crazy because you come to Japan and
Boom!
You get attacked by African scammers.
I was still so angry.
But why is there a gang of African thugs scamming, robbing?
That's our boy. That's our boy right there. That's Kevin Durant. Look at this. Kevin Durant is on the prowl, dude. This same guy, he's always there. This is the Godzilla street. If you look at the end of the street, up at the top, that's where the Godzilla statue is. This is where Kevin Durant hangs out. He's there like every night.
There a gang of
attack
African
these guys.
Thugs scamming, robbing, drugging,
Attack somebody on Reddit. This is a video that was sent to me from a Discord group that I'm in for like Kabukicho nightlife, stuff like that. And somebody took this video. I don't think they were any of the victims, but somebody took this video and sent it to me.
This nightlife district
sent that to
Tokyo,
Tyler.
In one of the safest and most ethnically homogenous countries on Earth.
There's your boy. Who is that handsome devil?
Ethnic in one of the most famous nightlife districts in Tokyo, in one of the safest and most ethnically homogenous countries.
Shh, look at your boy right there, mogging. Anyways, let's continue.
On Earth.
So they drugged me.
Yeah.
My wallet was stolen, everything, and I woke up.
This dude was wild. This guy, we're just walking around. He's interviewing me, and this guy stops us in the middle of the interview.
Everything.
This guy does. He lives. You'll see. He talks about it later, but he lives here in Japan, and he actually had stories like. And this is just a random guy that we happened to walk by, and he had stories of getting drugged and attacked.
And I woke up next to another guy who the same thing had happened to.
So I had to check in on America's greatest ally, Japan. Back up, back up. Hey, hey.
I'm honored to die for my country. I'm not gonna fuck my country to any foreigner. Come on, let's go.
Oh, we're thieves? You're a fucking criminal attacking people. All right, prepare for the chase.
Yeah, right.
These
we're thieves. What did we steal? That's the thing. Like they, after this whole thing, they kept saying that we were thieves, and it's like, I have no idea what they're talking about. What do we even? I mean, you want to get angry at us for other things, okay? Like, you know, I'll hear you out.
Wouldn't claim another victim. I met up with yungjamez, a fellow American who moved to Japan for its safe, polite culture.
And shout out Tyler, by the way. I mean, goes without saying, but he gave me massive props. He really, really did go above and beyond for helping me out, throwing me a bone on Instagram, inviting me to collaborate on the reels that he posted. He did the same thing on TikTok. He's posting my content here. He's kept in touch with me ever since. And him, and not just him, like all the rest of his team, his cameraman, his bodyguards, were all so cool. And basically, they've kept in touch with me since. Really cool people.
Was punched in the back of the head by an African scammer while walking through Kabukicho.
Yep.
I think your friend behind us, legit. I swear to God, I think it's your friend.
You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be dead ass. I'm gonna be 100% serious. I look at this and I cringe. I mean,
while walking through,
I'm walking through there. I've got 3 or 4 bodyguards around me. At this time, I didn't know what was real. I didn't know what was going on. I had this guy message me on Instagram and tell me that there was a hit, like these touts have like paid for hits from the Yakuza to be put on people before, and he's heard of people having to like run back home to their countries because we're going to get killed by the Yakuza, and these touts are somehow organized and collaborating with them. So at the time, I didn't know what to believe. I'm going to get into the details later, but for the most part, I don't believe that's a thing anymore. I also heard a bunch of stories of them threatening to stab people at the time, saying they were going to stab people if they refused their scams, if they fought back, if they took a video of them. I had another anonymous message on Instagram. I wish I could find... I'm so dumb. I've got a screenshot of it somewhere. I'll post it later. But there was an anonymous message that I got on Instagram right after I posted the video as well, from like an account that had 0 posts, 0 followers, and it said, I'm going to put you in a ditch or something like that. Something like that, but it was in a different language. It was in like Italian though, which is weird. So I obviously could have just been a troll, but at this time, I didn't know what was going on. I had a lot of stress. People were telling me that these guys have tried to kill people before. They've tried to stab people. I had no idea, and I was tweaking. But anyways, watching myself in this video, I'm like, damn, this dude could have manned up a little bit, you think? I feel like I was... Anyways, you'll see.
Through Kabukicho. I think your friend behind us, legit.
He's like, I think your friend's behind us, legit. And I go, I hope not. Come on, man. Come on, man. I didn't know any better at the time.
I swear to God, I think it's your friend. I think we found,
Of course, and this is exactly where this dude hangs out, guys. I want everyone to notice this. This is the Godzilla statue, okay? This is the Godzilla street. It's like the main street of Kabukicho. The Godzilla statue is here. It's on top of Toho Cinemas. Toho Cinemas is the movie theater. So for all of the dumbass motherfuckers, absolutely dumbass motherfuckers in the world who say, well, you got what you deserved if you were hanging out in Kabukicho. You get what you, if you go to Kabukicho, you got what you deserved. Guys, the fucking movie theater is here. In the center of Kabukicho. It's not like the only thing to do in Kabukicho is get wasted and party and go to fuzoku, like prostitution. Not at all, actually. I've said this so many times. There are concert venues in Kabukicho. There are shows, like idol shows. Plenty of singing groups do little concerts in the main like square area over here. The movie theater is right here. You have to literally pass this dumbass fucking idiot Kevin Durant in order to get to the movie theater. There's sushi. There are plenty of restaurants here. Like this stupid ass idea though, oh well, you got what you deserve if you were going to Kabukicho. It's so not true. Literally, if you like, I'm not gonna go around and pause the video a million times, but you can probably see like kids walking through at this same time with kids with their parents.
our friend here.
Bro, be careful with your camera, please. You know what you're doing now.
And he goes, "Be careful with your camera. We know what you're doing here."
Be careful with your camera. There is camera there now. I see you.
There's camera there now. I see. What does that even mean, bro?
Camera?
I'm warning you now.
What do you mean you're onto me? Onto me for what? Onto me for what? Keep walking. Keep walking, Buster. Fucking clowns out here.
Yep.
All right, I think we found our friend who attacked young James. James, what's going through your mind right now? I think we found him.
Look at this, guys. So I fucking put a mask on. Because, I mean, to be fair, if I do go back to Kabukicho these days, I would wear a mask as well. Trying to conceal my identity. Because, obviously, of course, after the video being posted all over everyone's timeline, as well as your grandmother and your dog's timeline, they know who I am at this point. So I kind of have to conceal my identity, but I was shitting my pants at this moment. I'm not going to lie.
Just trying to get out. There's a common misconception about Japan. A lot of people say that it's illegal to film in public. It's illegal to film
Yeah, I don't know
other
why people say this all the
It's
time.
actually
People always
not
like,
true.
you shouldn't be filming in public. That's illegal. There's a lot of gray area. It's not just like it's illegal to film in public, dude.
They can ask for their faces to be blurred.
Sure.
But if anybody tells you you can't film here, that's a lie. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're assuming that you don't know what you're doing because you're just a foreigner here anyways. So
The reason I'm speaking with you is because I saw a video of you getting punched in the back of the head by who?
By Kevin Durant.
A tout, apparently is what they're called. In Japanese, we call it kyakuhiki, which means like a catcher. They try to get people into their bars and offer drugs to people and such in the nightlife areas of Tokyo.
All right,
in the
so
past, they called it the red light district.
I want you guys to look at these two guys right here. These two.
By a tout, apparently is what they're called. In Japanese, we call it kyakuhiki, which means like a catcher. They try to get people into their bar.
We have Kevin Durant. Notice this is Kevin Durant again on a different day. And then this guy, I don't know his name or anything, and I don't have an alias for him. What should we call this guy? I don't know. But we got Kevin Durant, this is his zone. So these guys are the touts guys, the kyakuhiki guys, which kyakuhiki just means tout in Japanese. The catchers, basically. They all have specific zones in Kabukicho, and the African guys, they work together with the Japanese catchers as well. I mean, they're not working together like a team, but they all understand everyone has an assigned zone, because obviously if you go to a different zone and you start trying to grab people to get customers from that area, people are going to be like, hey, dude, this is my zone. Get the hell out of here, man. So they all have specific zones. Now, I don't know if I can disclose where I got this information from yet, and I also don't know if it's 100% true, but it lines up with what I have presumed to be true. This guy and this guy they are in the best spot for the basically African touts or the catchers in Kabukicho on the main street in front of Godzilla that has the most foot traffic. basically in front of the Family Mart is where Kevin Durant hangs out, and then this guy hangs out maybe a little bit more this way. The two best spots, at least for the African group in Kabukicho, and this is because these two guys have been here the longest. It just is based on how long you've been there. And so this was explained to me by someone who, obviously I can't say who exactly they are, but somebody, a local who works in Kabukicho in a nightlife business and knows all of the people in this business. And he explained all of this to me. So these two guys, that is why you will see them always in the same spot on the Godzilla Street with the most foot traffic.
Bars and offer drugs to people and such in the nightlife areas of Tokyo. Yeah, in the past they called it the red light district. These days they say that it's actually cleaned up a bunch. Okay. So now they just call it a nightlife area more or less, but amongst...
Yeah, I do want to dispel the myth that like Kabukicho is getting worse these days. Kabukicho, it's because now it has gotten worse in like 2025 since the last couple years, because a lot of the African guys have been kicked out of Roppongi. Apparently, they've been cracking down on crime in Roppongi, and then a lot of them moved from Roppongi into Shinjuku, and now there are way, way more African guys in the Shinjuku area in Kabukicho. But overall, what everybody says, all the locals, all the Japanese people say, is that back in like the 90s and the early 2000s, Kabukicho was actually more dangerous than it is today. I don't believe that the recent violence that we have seen in Kabukicho is a direct result of like immigration, or like the African guys are just they're all flowing in from Africa right now. I believe most of these guys have been here since like the 90s. I think they just, from what I heard, they cracked down on crime in Roppongi, because if you try to go to Roppongi these days, it's really not that bad at all. It's cleaned up a lot in just the last couple of years. I think they just migrated from there into Kabukicho.
Japanese people, this is definitely known as the most dangerous area in Tokyo.
Which goes to show how safe at large Japan actually is.
100%. In this area, Kabukicho specifically,
This guy's spitting. This guy's spitting right now. Who is this guy?
Of fights occasionally between drunk people.
This is another video that was sent to me. Look at this, all right? So there's a fight. This is in front of like Toho Cinemas near the Toyoko Kaiwai area. And there's kind of like a fight. And security guards, these are just like security guards. They're not actually police. I don't even know what they like really do. Maybe just break up fights. They don't like arrest people. And they work in the Kabukicho area, and they're trying to break up the fight. Watch this.
All the time, but...
Oh, he didn't show it. Maybe he didn't show it on YouTube because it's pretty violent.
The most dangerous area.
I guess I shouldn't show it then. I could pull up the video, but
Japan actually is.
100%. In this area,
so one of these African dudes, you can see him. He walks up and he stomps on that dude's leg. He like tries to break it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it. Anyways, the leg comes up and he stomps on the back of this person's leg hard as hell.
But
it's pretty violent.
Of people being attacked for seemingly no reason, it often tends to be these African
There's Kevin Durant again.
Kyakuhiki guys. Maybe because the tourists don't follow them into their bars, they refuse their scams.
Same guy wearing the same clothes.
Get scammed out of money and then they fight back and they get beat up, which is really sad, and it's been an issue for many years now.
Bro.
Definitely.
I mean, come on. I feel bad that these guys are attacked, but look at the way this got punched.
Beat up, which is.
And he's gonna let this dude just knock him down. He just went. He just knocked his ass down like that. Bro, you can never show your face around here again.
It's really sad, and it's been an issue for many years now. Definitely an area.
I see one of your friends to my left over here.
Yeah, I hope they don't bother us anymore. You know, and I'm not trying to bother anyone, just like I was in my video. I was minding my own business.
Yeah, that's like the biggest, like dumbest psyop or scam ever. People are like, oh, this yungjamez guy, he his content is all based around like pissing people off and being obnoxious. Like, what? If that's actually what you think when you watch my videos, like I'm not even gonna explain it. You have a hole in your brain. You're not a real person, and you're so dishonest that anybody should refuse to engage in any type of conversation or debate with you.
Basically, the guy was really angry that he happened to get in my shot and he didn't want to be on camera.
He was barely in your shot, too. He was creeping and crawling. He almost wanted it.
It's been on Japanese news outlets.
That's the funniest thing. He's like, no camera here. And then he runs into my camera, runs into my shot, and hits me in the back, that commits a crime on camera. But he didn't want to be on camera. That's a low IQ move.
It's been all over social media. It's nuts. So
From my understanding, a lot of these guys own or work at some of these bars. They try to lure you in with the prospect of a cheap bar experience. And then what happens next?
from the stories that I've heard,
Yeah.
basically they invite you to an international club. They say, hey brother, we speak English. You're probably tired. You're in this country where nobody speaks English.
Brother.
It's difficult. Check it out. You guys
Hey,
might be
my
more into
friend,
foreigners,
my
actually
friend.
mingle some
It's
people
always,
where you
it's
can really
so funny. You ever watch these scam videos and like any of these YouTubers? They go around to different countries where they're like scammers and people trying to push these little like fake trinkets and give them to you and get $5 from you or whatever. It's always the same. They always come up so friendly and they always go, "Oh brother, I'm so happy to see you, my brother," and they show you a picture of their baby. "Oh, please help out, my friend." And then if you ever say no, like you're just like, "No, like I'm good," they go like, "Ah," and they walk away. They're like, "Ah." They like hiss at you or some shit. It's every single time.
talk.
And that's what these guys do in
That sounds kind of
Kabuki.
nice. I've been in Japan for 2 weeks. This guy seems really friendly. And you say, yeah, you know what? I'll follow you to your international club or bar. You go inside, and there's a couple different things that may happen. The most common one that I've heard is they tell you one price at the door or something like that. Oh, drinks are this much. There's a small door fee. And then
I know what somebody's thinking right now. Somebody's thinking, but they do that. Japanese people do that as well. Botsakuri ba. And you would be correct. You would be correct. I've heard a lot of stories of Japanese bars doing that as well, ripping people off. The thing that separates it, the thing that's different is, one, the frequency at which it happens. You go to, like, how many Japanese bars in all of Japan can you find that do that? How many Japanese bars, even in Kabukicho, can you find that do that? Now, out of the African-run bars in Kabukicho, how many do that? Most, if not all of them. Plus, who's hitting people and attacking people on the street for no reason. Plus, who's offering drugs to people for no reason. You have your answer. So everybody that goes, "Oh, well, they have Japanese scam bars as well." Yeah, okay, yeah. You're right, buddy. Congratulations.
they give you the tab, and the tab is much higher. If you try to dispute it, they block the door. They don't let you leave until you pay the tab. And you will read constant stories of people talking about getting drugged. So they go to these bars, they meet some English-speaking women.
I'm collecting stories about people who are victims of the Kabukicho touts. For the love of God, if somebody wants to be on camera and risk their career, please send me a video of you talking about it, or if you live in Tokyo, meet up with me and we will get a video done. If you're comfortable even just sending a voice message about what happened to you, play by play, if you got drugged, if you got attacked, if you know somebody that got attacked, for the love of God, please send me some type of information, guys. I'm trying to put together a whole bunch of files about this and just raise more awareness and trying to get this go viral so less and less people follow these guys, of course, because people are still getting scammed all the time here, so clearly not enough people know about this.
Maybe they're Filipino, maybe they're Thai or whatever.
Yeah.
They go there, next thing they know, it's 2 days later, they wake up, they don't have their wallet, they don't have their keys, they don't have their passports. All of their stuff was stolen. Even though there are very, very few foreigners here as compared to other countries, still the foreigners here are very, very adamant about implementing their culture here, not learning the language, whatever it is. And
I think that's
that bugs
because
me because I came here to experience Japan.
I think that's because Japan is just so different. It's so hard to adapt here. It's so hard to learn the Japanese language. Japanese is so hard. And, of course, immigrants probably do this in other countries as well. I mean, they definitely do this in other countries as well. But I feel like it's especially bad in Japan because it's just so much harder to adapt and to learn the culture because the culture is so different, so unique. So a lot of people come here and they're just like, oh my gosh, learning all that? Pfft, are you kidding me? I got other priorities.
Something in Japanese?
Minasan konnichiwa, yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
We're getting circled, bro.
As possible, so.
They're circling us like meat in the water, bro.
Fair enough. Should we move?
Yeah, we should. I'm annoyed right now.
Tyler's
We have
got
to
balls,
feel,
man. This dude.
That's the death. That's
I don't know if
the
it's
death
balls or just
Japan
no
is
sense
an
of.
incredibly safe country. It really is
Safe.
just this area, so you have that to be thankful
What do you
for,
call
'cause
it?
Really, I'm not saying this to pander. there are a lot of Japanese people and Chinese kyakuhiki as well who also try to offer you things, get you to follow in.
No
Most people
survival
who are trying to get you
senses.
to follow them into your bars.
That's
are
the word I'm
selling
looking
some
for.
scamming.
Tyler Oliveira.
And let's be honest, we
That dude
know
is
the places that are
nuts.
really badass and the most popular bars, restaurants around the world, they don't need to put people out on the street, hey, follow us.
Yeah, this is true.
The
Spitting.
food speaks for itself. People are lined up out the door,
Yeah.
so yeah.
For clarity, no joke, as we're walking around here, I'm keeping my head on a swivel.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
camera, you have to.
No, you have to, totally.
And they're aware of
Yeah,
us fully with the
definitely.
camera.
Hey man, when I was hitting the back of the head, I mean, that dude had a
So
running
I want
start.
you guys to see, this is kind of unrelated to the video, but we're talking about kabukicho and scammers.
Keep my head on a swivel.
I want you guys to see, when I just a second ago, I mentioned like Chinese scammers in this area. And it's a lot of these like Chinese massage ladies, and they'll walk up to you and say like, masaji, masaji. And you'll know who they are because they'll just be standing around.
With
You
the
can
camera,
see
you
one
have
here.
to.
No, you have to.
They're not
totally.
holding anything. They're just standing
they're
there. Oh, they're just
We're walking
standing
around
there,
here. Keep my
not
head
holding
on
a
a
sign
swivel.
or anything.
Yeah.
And you
With the
walk
camera,
past and
you
they'll be like,
have to.
No,
masaji,
you have to,
masaji.
totally.
And they're
So this guy is a Japanese guy, and he's holding a sign for like some bar or something like that. If there's a lady just standing like this with her head on a swivel looking for innocent-looking foreigners, it's probably one of those Chinese massage ladies. And not as bad, but sometimes they do work with the African guys. But basically what happens is you go, they tell you 3,000 yen or something like that for a massage. You go, you get a massage, and then they give you the bill, and it's twice as much. And it's really no big deal, but definitely annoying as well. Don't ask me how I
aware of
know.
us fully with the
No,
camera.
I'm just kidding, but
Hey
seriously.
man, when I was hitting the back of the head, I mean, that dude had a running start. Ran
Yeah.
up and hit me right in the back of the head. That's a very dangerous area to be hit. I mean, there's a reason that in boxing and MMA they don't allow you to hit to the back of the head. So
And if I get hit in the head and I go to the police, what will they say?
they will likely say, "What were you doing? How did you get hit in the head? Why?
Yeah,
what
shame
made
on
them
those
hit you in the
police.
head?"
Okay.
And then they will say,
Dumbass
"Be
police.
safe. This area is dangerous. You should know that." There are streetcars running around occasionally that give announcements that say, "Be careful."
I was
don't
shitting my
follow
pants
anybody."
this entire
is
time,
basically what
man.
the
These
police
guys
did
were
to me.
circling us.
They
I thought,
victim-blamed.
and like I said, man, I heard all these stories of people saying, "Oh, they're threatening to stab people. They've tried to kill people before." I was so worried someone's gonna come running with a knife and just like stab me. I think it's a little irrational to think about now, but hey, at the time I didn't know what was going on. I had a lot of stress, guys.
to me.
さ日本は本当に安全な国でこうして安心して暮らせることに感謝してますでも
I want to clarify. Everybody watches this video and they're like, "Holy this guy's the most fluent in Japanese ever. How did you get so fluent?" Don't get me wrong, my Japanese is decent, guys, but this is like a 1 minute long video of me talking to a script that I wrote on my own. And I took the video like whatever 5 or 6 times. So my Japanese isn't actually like this. Like I can't talk like this all the time. It's a scripted video.
でも歌舞伎町だと油断はできないで今回はすっごく実感しまし
And
た
I'm the only one
Even
that's
though
going
I
to keep
did
it
that,
that
I
real
woke
with
up the
you.
next day to
Everybody
a whole
else will be
bunch of my
telling you they're the
subscribers
most
and people
fluent
messaging
mother
me on
effer on the
Instagram saying,
planet.
"You're racist for posting the video. You posted the video knowing that racial tensions are high. You are trying to stir up more racial tensions." A couple different people said, "I hope more happen to you. I
Yeah.
hope that
What?
in
Yeah,
2025
on
you
Twitter,
will
like a couple people were like, "Oh, so glad this guy got hit." Like before I even came out with any opinions about anything, hey, I came out with some opinions after that. But when I first posted the video, I was like, "I'm not trying to be political. I just want to post the video," and I post it, and dude, I had so many replies to the video of people being like, "Oh, this asshole. Glad he finally got what was coming to him. It's a shame he didn't get more. It's a shame he's still breathing." So I'm like, whoa, these people are nuts. These people are insane. And that was before I ever said anything about politics on my channel. I was just, hey, I was here and I'm talking about Japan and learning Japanese, and I talk about like dating sometimes, which is like minorly offensive, I guess, if you're dumb. But wow, just for me talking about that, people want me to die. That really woke me up, guys. That was a huge red pill.
called racist for existing.
Facts. And I want to hear a truth bomb. Of the few f***ed up violent things you've seen out here, who has perpetrated them?
The Nigerian African touts, 100%.
Yeah.
And while we were walking around, my professional bodyguards blended into the crowd and were performing a risk assessment of how many African scammers were out here, if they had a network of informants
At this
on the
point, we
ground,
had an
to
entire
see if we
crowd
could
walking
get out
with
of here
us. We had
alive
like
if we
3 or
got
4 or
ambushed.
5
Peripheral scope, how many of them are there?
Tyler Oliveira fans
25 to 30 down on the
who were
bottom corner
walking
of
with
where we
us. So
walked,
although
where
we had
walked
like
up the
me,
hill.
Tyler,
There's a
cameraman,
right-hand turn there. And
Pasha,
all congregated on them 2 corners.
and like 3 or 4 bodyguards,
take him in a
we
scrap?
also had like
Well, there's 4 of us, and 50 of them.
We also had like 5 fans following us around, so we were kind of running deep, and I think that definitely played to the attention that we were getting and how they didn't really want to interact with us, because they're like, oh, this is some group of some large group, as opposed to just a couple guys walking around like filming a selfie.
Question, gentlemen. Question, gentlemen. Can I interview you guys?
Of course.
Can I interview you guys on video? No?
Why don't they want to be interviewed?
Quickly became the mere sight of my camera. Where's my friend? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, boss.
Excuse me,
boss. Wonder if can I interview you for a YouTube video? We're trying to interview people of different walks of life out here.
Come on.
You know what's going on in the street now, right?
What's up?
What's going on in the street?
No, we just want to interview. We just want to interview. We're trying to do a documentary about. Whoa! No. We're trying to do interviews for a documentary. Documentary. We want to speak to people from different places in Japan. Ask about life as touts.
What's happening to you?
We just want to interview. Just want to interview.
Why are you taking that video?
I just want to interview.
What?
I just want to interview you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm very good. Are you doing good? Merry Christmas to you.
So
that was
angry.
A peaceful Christmas spirit.
So angry.
Can I interview you, my friend? Can I interview you, my friend? No? Huh. Sugoi. Okay, now they're calling the backup squad. We're gonna keep it.
Yo, Tyler actually knew like a decent amount of Japanese. I mean, not like for like if someone lived here, but for somebody who hasn't lived here and isn't like actively studying Japanese, he actually knew a fair amount of Japanese. I was impressed, and he knew a lot of good anime too. He had good anime taste.
Moving. As you can see, they're repelled by the cameras. That is like their kryptonite. And then I spotted a tout predating on this poor tourist traveling alone.
This poor guy was on his way to getting his cheeks clapped.
On this poor tourist traveling alone.
This poor innocent German guy. Look at this. Look at this.
Kryptonite. And then I spotted a tout.
This dude was on his way to getting his cheeks clapped.
Alone. What did he sequester you for? Bar?
Yeah, he asked me to.
Don't go to the bar.
I know.
There's a notorious reputation for date raping people out here. Giving them
look at this. I'm trying to hide my identity. I'm like,
there's a notorious reputation for date raping people out here. Giving them scopolamine. Drugs that make you
so bad.
That's the reputation out here. These businesses are sketchy. Spread the word to your friends and family.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany. I mean, they're friendly enough. It's just that every 5 minutes.
Yeah, of course they're friendly, bro. They're trying to sell drugs to you. They're trying to get you into a bar where it seems friendly, and then they drug you and they take your money. Of course they're gonna seem friendly, bro. And hey, I'm not trying to hate on this guy right here, but it's just part of life, man. You gotta know that this world is evil, and there are evil people in this world. And being like, oh, well, come on, like, hey, they're friendly enough. That doesn't help us. We gotta be merciless.
They're friendly until they're not friendly.
I would have said the same thing at the same time, honestly.
If you're going out of this place, because I can't go 5 meters without.
Okay, you've been harassed by so many of them. You want us to guide you out of here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That would be nice.
Let's go. Well, we will guide you.
Yeah, isn't that sad?
What's your name?
Michel.
This guy's on a Japan trip by himself. This German guy.
I like you.
And he wants to be escorted out by our group out of Kabukicho, the red light area, because they kept following him and they kept trying to offer him drugs and money. And you guys have heard, you don't have to follow them to get attacked. There are countless stories on Reddit, online, talk to people you know that have been to Japan. They just tell these guys, no, I'm not interested. And those guys will slap you, they'll hit the back of your head, they'll tell you they're going to stab you, all of that. It's not like, oh, well, you just followed them and then you got into trouble. They will attack you just on the street for no reason. So I don't blame this guy.
You go 5 meters and you encounter another one. One after the other. Next time I come here, I'm going to go with a friend because
it's too much.
They don't leave you alone.
They don't leave you alone.
Well, friend.
And that's the thing too. When you're walking, they don't just walk up and they're like, hey, my friend. Sometimes they're like that, but a lot of times they come up and they like grab your shirt. They try to assert physical dominance on you. Or when you shake a hand, they hold their hand way too long onto yours and they will grip it so hard. And I feel like it's trying to assert some type of physical dominance and to say like, you're in my house now, buddy. You're on Kevin Durant's court. If you try anything, this is the strength you're dealing with. I feel like kind of that's how they operate. And a lot of times, like I said, you'll just like respectfully say no, and they'll say like F you, or they'll yell something at you. And then people are like, oh, they're harmless. All you have to do is just ignore them. Like, if you got into trouble, you shouldn't have gone to their bar. No, dude, these guys are assholes, and we shouldn't have to put up with this.
Be safe. It was good to meet you.
Thanks a lot.
And then we walked over to Golden Guy, a historic drinking area with over 200 small bars, crawling with foreign tourists getting hammered, and the perfect hunting ground for African touts. You want to do an interview with me?
Why?
We want to talk to people who moved to Japan who are not from Japan.
What do you sell?
I don't know, enough to get you a drink.
There's more now. Heavily populated corners.
How
So
much
there's more than 1 and 2. It's more like 4 on each corner now.
Yeah.
It seems like they've almost like put a satellite on. As soon as we're spotted on
Yeah.
one street, they're
Yeah.
pinging where we are.
They were all communicating. You could see, I think it was on WhatsApp is what they were on. Like, we walked past, and they all pulled their phones out, and they were on, like, some green messaging app and texting on it.
Question for you guys. Can I interview you?
No.
Okay. Do you guys live here?
Please don't put the camera.
Okay. Tough to
Hey,
get
hey,
interviews.
he was
And then I met a
respectful.
British
He was
tourist
respectful,
who
okay.
believed these touts were victims of a bigger criminal organization orchestrated by the Yakuza.
You're not trying to drink. What's the magic you're looking for?
This guy spends way too much time on Reddit.
Oh, you're just trying to.
You are the guy.
You're just trying to blame the Nigerians.
You're the
though.
man.
They're the
I
victims.
love this. They're the victims. I love this guy.
That's debatable. Debatable. How is it not debatable?
Not debatable, he
Nigerian-
says. Does this guy live here? Who is he? Who made him the expert on the touts and kabukicho hierarchy of organized crime? This guy's a clown, bro. I guarantee you all he did is he spent some time on Reddit and he read some theories from some Redditors who don't even live in Japan, who don't even speak Japanese, who don't even hang out in kabukicho, who don't know anyone who works in kabukicho. And they said, well, it's all run by the Yakuza and these guys have no agency. Bullshit. Now, I'm not going to say that that theory is 100% untrue, but from everyone that I have talked to who's in the know, none of them believe that theory. They all believe that the African guys are operating on their own, and they will tell you stories of the African guys getting into fights with the locals, the Japanese, the Yakuza, time and time again over the last 20 plus years. That theory that they are just working for the Yakuza doesn't have a lot of proof to it.
They're the victims, okay? They're the slaves of the Yakuza. They're not here to like scam people, right?
They're
The
not
actual
here to
criminals
scam
just-
people. Okay, so why are they running and hitting people in the middle of the street? Well, it doesn't even like, oh, they're just, they don't want to do what they're doing. Okay.
Bring them over and make them do the jobs. Like, it's not them, bro. They're coming over from a country where they have nothing, yeah? And they're getting brought over by the criminals.
Maybe.
No, it's
This
not.
is the type of
Yakuza are
mindset that is
involved, right? We
going
don't
to
know that for a
lead
fact.
to
That
so
would be
many
a more
people
interesting
being
story, yeah.
victimized
Yeah,
by
but then-
Do you
crime.
think the Yakuza are trafficking them here?
Absolutely.
Really? Okay.
Of course. Do you think these Nigerians are coming over from Africa to sell drugs to Japanese people? No. Bro. Japanese people.
And you can make way more money selling drugs to tourists who are unknowing, where you can't really get drugs in Japan, and maybe you're a partier and you're used to doing drugs in your home country. You come to Japan, you come to Tokyo, and you think, hey, I'm going out on the town for the night. It would be kind of nice to get some drugs. You see someone offering you drugs in a place where you don't know where to get drugs, of course at a much higher rate than in your home country, but you think, hey, I don't know where else to get them. They can make a lot of money off you, much more than working at a convenience store or working at some type of low-skilled job here as an immigrant, especially if they're able to get you into a bar, run up a high bill on drinks that are overpriced, and then even drug you and run your credit card down all the way down to zero from thousands of dollars.
Whatever. They're all homeless, right? They all have a boss
not true.
who's making them do all selling all
This
these
guy
drugs.
doesn't know.
They're
I hate
literally
this. He
below
does not
minimum
know what
wage,
he's
right?
talking
Give them
about.
a
He's
little
just
bit of grace.
spewing this.
All I ask. Give them a little bit
That's
of
fair.
grace.
We're gonna try to talk to them. That's our goal. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone's forcing them.
I
to
wish
be
at the
here in
time I
Japan.
would have
I think
spoke up because I
the
was
door is
standing
wide
there
open
listening
back
to this
home in
guy.
Nigeria
At
or
the time, I knew
Guyana,
way less, to
whatever
be
it is. And
honest.
if you're bringing
To be fair.
havoc, chaos, and crime, I think it's probably about time you go back home.
Yeah.
No amount of sob story justifies aggressing and criminalizing the native population here. And then we stumbled upon the same guy who attacked young James again. He seems to be the attack dog of the gang, doing the dirty work of beating anyone in the area holding a camera. That's our boy. My friend. My friend. Come talk to me.
Yeah, here we go. So this is my boy. This is
Why are you
Kevin
punching
Durant.
people in the face?
And once again, he's at the same spot where he always is. This is the
Talk to
Family
me.
Mart that he hangs out in front of. The Godzilla's back this way.
My friend, why are you punching people in the face? Why are you attacking people? Why are you attacking people, huh? Why are you attacking tourists? Why are you punching tourists? This guy right here. What's your problem? And show yourself.
It's not just me, guys. There's a Reddit post of this guy's picture of him attacking people. Somebody saying that he slapped someone in the back of the head. There's that video of that other streamer that you've already seen on this video of him getting attacked by this guy. There's another video, I'm going to share that later, of somebody saying there's a girl on YouTube who said that her boyfriend was attacked by this same guy because her boyfriend was on his phone in this area. Not even taking a video, just on his phone. This guy saw it, thought he was taking a video, and attacked him. This same guy as well attacked a photographer in Tokyo who was trying to take a picture of the cityscape and of the Godzilla statue. He attacked that photographer and hit his camera. I think he maybe even broke it. He sent me a long message on Instagram about it. I'm going to share that in one of these next videos too.
Show your fucking self. You're real tough one-on-one, huh? You're real fucking tough one-on-one. You attack people for no fucking reason out here. Yeah. You, man.
And you'll notice he, too, is almost geofenced in the area surrounding the family mart.
This guy right here, he's a serial beater. We got footage of him in 4K, beating people down.
Yep.
You are sick, you know that? You are a dirty bastard. He's not as aggressive as he is because there's more than one person.
Of course not.
He's looking real tough.
We had like 10 people at this point.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You can't go around punching people in the face and act like they're not going to
He's a big-ass motherfucker. I don't know if you guys can really see his height, how well you can tell. But, I mean, here's Fred right here. Fred is, I don't know, over 6 feet tall. And this guy was towering over us. You know, I'm 6 feet tall about, and he's a couple inches taller than me. Big-ass motherfucker, especially him compared to the Japanese people. And that's another myth. The other myth is that they only target tourists. Yes, they do mostly target tourists, but they target Japanese people online, Japanese people as well. And if you look online, there are videos of them doing this. There are posts on, like, Ni-channeru, Go-channeru, different, like, Japanese message boards of them, you know, plenty of people talking about stories of them attacking them as well. So, like, the idea that they only attack foreigners, not true.
Punching people in the face and act like they're not going to come back, huh?
As he fled our shaming ritual, this violent thug tried to lead us straight into an ambush across the street where his other criminal associates were ready to outnumber and ambush us.
No more! No more! Go back home! Yeah, you need to be careful. All right. We got to retreat. Tactical retreat. Huh? Oh, come. I'm not a dumbass. They want us to go meet their 500 buddies.
Yeah, come on. And then he goes, yeah, come this way. And he's got like, whatever, 10 buddies waiting for him.
We were born yesterday. Look, he had to recruit. All right, we got to go. Now there's just like he pulled up on you.
Yeah. We met another foreigner who moved to Japan that
this
also
guy comes
had
up,
a nasty
just
experience
sees
with
us
his
and tells us the story of him being drugged and attacked.
You just had me spooked a little bit. I was like, oh, is he a hostile force? Where you from?
I'm from Miami. And your badass bodyguard. Right. Why are you here?
We're investigating the touts.
Oh. I was walking, right? And then they're like, yo, can I have a second? I'm like, please leave me alone. And then another guy came up to me. There was like 5 in a row. And I just had it. And I'm like, yo, leave me alone. And then, yeah, bro. And then he started following me like that. He started following me. And then I'm like, bro, you good, man? And so I turned around. So he started following me again. He's like, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Party?
Yeah.
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit.
Albert was right over there by the family mart.
He's right up there by the family mart?
Yeah, the one that just kept following me.
He said, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
What's up?
You're walking, right?
Walking, yes. I have a question for you. Do you live
190 lingering on the street?
All right, so this is where we go in. We actually go inside. We're trying to basically get drugged and see what happens. I think our issue where we made a mistake was we were running too deep. We had like 5 guys. Are they really going to try to drug like 5 guys at once? Probably not. I believe from all the stories that I've heard, it's been no more than 1 or 2 guys alone at a time. So that's definitely where we screwed up.
Had someone email him saying they were drugged?
Yep. About a day and a half later, his wallet, passport were gone.
Day and a half?
Yes.
Shout out to the gentleman that emailed me all this information. He told me an entire story, which I just read on stream the other day. I read the entire the entire story and reacted to this guy's voice message of how he was attacked and drugged by these guys in Kabukicho. So shout out to the guy that gave me this information and told me the address of this very bar that we went into. I took Tyler into.
Kabukicho, undercover as stupid American tourists trying to pick up some Japanese girls. We immediately stumbled upon a pimp lingering on the street waiting
Within
for
30 seconds of entering Kabukicho, this guy comes up and goes, "Hey, brothers, what's up?"
victims like us.
This guy goes by the name of, guys, they all use fake names. This guy goes by the name of Frank. Not his real name, of course, but that's what he's currently known as. They change their names periodically.
How's it going?
What's good? Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm very, very good.
They act so friendly, of course, at
South
first.
Africa. Like that right here is like they have a bar where you can drink with.
Yeah.
Nothing they say is true, guys. So if you say, oh, they said they were from South Africa, likely not true. Oh, he said his name was Jonathan, likely not true. Oh, he's a scout, he's a pimp, likely not true. They're touting, they're doing the Kyakuhiki catcher thing.
I mean,
they're not giving you their real names. They're committing crime.
Just peek?
You take a look. They speak English.
That's the issue.
Oh, you know girls?
Of course, man. Of course.
Okay,
Are you looking for girls, or? I thought you were looking for girls, yeah.
No, actually, I'm working deepest
I see.
with Scout women.
Oh, scouts.
We
Okay,
scout
like
women.
modeling.
I go to schools, to universities.
No way.
They work with different kind of bars.
Okay, like hostess girls.
Also, is good. I got Scout women. Look for girls that want to earn more money, live good life. They're pushed to different kind of bars.
So I will say, the gentleman that I talked to who owns a nightlife business in Kabukicho, he told me that he knows this very guy, and that's not true. He's not a pimp. He's not a scout. All he is a catcher. That's just kind of one of the stories that he throws out, and he's been known to lie and just make shit up. Take that for what it's worth.
Take a look. You like the big. You like the
Let's
girls?
go see. Let's go see.
Like, how much is it expensive to hang out with the girls, or like drink with the girls?
Drink with the girls. And have sex. Have fun.
Really?
The bar.
Wait, at the bar?
At the bar.
I was trying to rizz him up, though. I was trying to rizz him up, no payment, you feel me? trying to use that American rizz, you know what I mean?
This guy.
I'll be like, konnichiwa, kawaii, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, konnichiwa, yeah, man.
He goes, konnichiwa, kawaii, and the guy just goes, your dick. What? Your dick.
I'll be like, konnichiwa, kawaii, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, konnichiwa, yeah, man.
What?
I get women. That's my job.
Like that. Are you pimping?
I'm a pimp, brother.
Oh, you pimping?
Yeah.
You pimping in Tokyo?
I pimp in Tokyo. They like guys like this.
Has he got big dick or what?
No, not big dick.
Okay.
Relax, calm.
Relax, calm.
Okay, so they're 18 plus, right?
That was the funniest part. He kept telling Tyler that Tyler was talking too much. He's like, you're talking too much. These girls aren't going to want to have sex with you if you're talking too much. You're being too goofy. And he kept saying, like, pointing at me and being like, they like guys like this. See, he's relaxed. He's calm.
Big dick or what?
No, not big dick.
Okay.
Relax, calm.
Relax, calm.
Okay, so they're 18 plus, right?
18, 19, 20, 21. You can inside here.
Love hotel?
Yeah, these girls were not 18. They were way older than that.
Yeah.
Not that it
quickly
really
became
matters,
clear
but
that these touts
of
weren't
like just everything he's
promoting
saying
drinks.
is
No,
bullshit.
they
but-
were pimping women, selling a penetrative VIP
Yeah,
experience.
so basically what happens is Tyler and I go in here. We follow this guy. Down the street was the rest of the crew. They planned to enter into the bar like whatever it was, like 10 minutes after we entered. I went to the bathroom here. You guys can see me in the bathroom. I like send a message to our group chat saying, hey, this is the address of the bar. I drop a pin. This is where we are. In 10 minutes, come join, guys. I think maybe they found out that we were like together, so that's what happened there, but yeah, so after Tyler and I enter and we sit with a couple girls that they assigned us to, basically the other like 3 guys came in and they sat across the room and acted like they didn't know us just in case anything went down.
If you want to see the full uncensored infiltration of
All that really happened here was we sat down, some girls sat next to us and kept trying to like offer us the supreme experience. You're going to like go behind the curtain and they're, you know, you might hear some cheeks clapping or something like that. There were actually a lot of foreigners there, like, by themselves, who I'm really interested to know how their night ended, because I saw, like, 3 or 4 different foreign guys, like, white guys who were clearly just Japanophiles in Tokyo on vacation, who were just by themselves with, like, 1 girl on each arm, and they were going behind the curtain and stuff like that, doing all types of sketchy stuff. Obviously, we didn't do that. I didn't even drink my drink. I acted like I was drinking the drink that they gave me. They gave me a beer, and they also gave me a shot of tequila. I did not, because I had to go on vacation the very next day. I was leaving at like 6 a.m. to go on, go on a trip. So I didn't want to get drugged. So I was acting like I was drinking my beer, and I was just like putting it up to my face like this and having my mouth closed. Tyler actually slammed a beer or two.
These adult clubs that YouTube won't let me upload, go subscribe to patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira for $5 a month.
You're gorgeous.
Let's go 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah, they kept saying, let's go 1 hour, let's go in the back room. They're saying the same thing to me.
Maybe you need to drink.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You need to drink
I love
more.
you. You know, ski des. I gotta go though.
Be safe, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to wait a little bit.
Well, we got up to leave after not buying the VIP package. The girl
Right.
said we had to wait to say goodbye to the pimp who brought us here.
I gotta go.
Yeah, that was so strange. It's like, all right, well, thank you. We paid. We literally pay the bill. Of course, the bill was overpriced. We pay the bill. We walk up and like, we're gonna go. And this lady comes out of nowhere and she's like, you can't leave. You can't go. You have to wait for Frank to come back. Frank is gonna tell you goodbye. What? Like, why? And she was tweaking about it. She would not let us go. And then they did the same thing to the other three of our bodyguards who followed us in afterward. We got outside, they were trying to leave, and then they like held them up and they're like, oh no, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta pay more. Of course they didn't take any shit, and apparently they just kind of like let it go. I don't know if, who knows why. Maybe it's because they were a couple big intimidating guys, but yeah, they tried to get them too.
She said you wait a little bit.
That's okay. That's okay. Thank you.
You wait a little bit. She was like grabbing our arms, like
These
pulling
women
on
were
us.
suspiciously insistent on extracting my swimmers.
Frank will come to say thank you to you.
That's okay.
Frank,
Thank you.
yep.
I have to. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Listen to me. It's nobody will know. I swear to God.
Yeah.
She's loved us. You will never experience.
Let me have a few moments. Just let me think. Please come back. Okay, all right. You may moment.
Please come back. Please come back.
Amazing.
But why did the Japanese authorities
All right, so
allow-
basically we get out of this bar. And immediately Frank is waiting outside for us. And he's like, oh, you got to come to this next bar. And he's trying to get us into this next place. And anyways, he leads us around the corner to this next guy.
Oh, man, it's amazing.
But why did
This
the
guy.
Japanese authorities
This guy right
allow
here.
underground
And he takes us
brothels
into this
operated
next
by
bar.
the same
And this next bar that we're walking in here is the very place that was sent to me, the exact address. It's called Goddess on the basement of the Wings building. This is right by Kabukicho Park. This address was sent to me with a detailed story that I reviewed on stream a couple of weeks ago from a guy who was actually a victim of the drugging in Kabukicho. He had a video, he had the address and everything.
But why did the Japanese
So we go in
authorities
now
allow
to the bar
underground brothels
where people
operated by the
we
same
know have gotten
African
drugged at?
thugs beating people on the streets to exist?
That guy's a professional pimp.
He said he goes to the universities, and he actually told me when you were in the bathroom.
I can't believe I believed this at the time. Bunch of bullshit.
Was doing
Like,
this in-
oh, yeah, this guy who's selling drugs and drugging people in doing illegal activities in the nightlife area, he just told me all of this illegal stuff that he does. How dumb I was.
LA
I believe
previously. He
that.
goes around to colleges,
In
campuses, talks to girls.
Either way,
How are
though,
you
like,
feeling
why would
after
you
those
brag
drinks?
about that?
Are you feeling different than usual?
I would say there's heightened adrenaline and stress right now because I was filming the whole time.
I'm sure you didn't catch it on your phone, but there were a couple different foreign guys going
Yep.
back into the back room with him. I think I heard some.
For sure, some clapping going down.
And
Yeah,
there
they
were
were
bars
clapping.
all over Kabukicho with an African hustler that
All right, so
seemed
now
to
we
run
go
the show
into
and
this other
somehow
bar.
always had access to alcohol and women.
Oh, pole dance.
Pole dance. And by the way,
we're
of
gonna go
course, there
club.
were
Despite
nobody
the
pole
aggressive
dancing
and
there.
sometimes
Like,
violent techniques
complete
of
bullshit.
these
It was just a
touts,
bunch of girls sitting around on these couches.
Some of these clubs appeared to be legit bars, seemingly with the sole purpose of getting you drunk enough to upsell
So
you
we
to
walk
one of their
in.
brothels.
This is the exact bar where this guy emailed me from, and or where he went to, and he was drugged and had his credit card run out, and he messaged me this address. So we go in here. We're kind of waiting to see if we get drugged, see if we get attacked, whatever's gonna happen. All of the girls that were sitting around were like, I don't know if they were on drugs or they were just really tired. It was late. It was like 1 or 2 a.m. So I don't know. But the girl that I was talking to, she was like, oh, hi. And none of them were Japanese. They were like, the girl I was talking to was like Korean. I think another girl was Mongolian. Another girl was Filipina. Brazilian, a couple of them were. Yeah, and they're talking to you, and they're just like, oh, hello. Hi. oh, it's nice to meet you. Don't you want to buy more drinks? Maybe it's because they're just drinking all night because people are buying them drinks. I don't know. But it was sketchy. And by the way, the entire time that we're in here, in this back room, I don't know how well you guys can see it. All right, so we walk in. This is the doorway. We walk in, and then back. So like this in the corner here is where the karaoke little stage was and like the pole dancing thing or whatever. There's a little back room here, and there's just one guy sitting back there by himself. This like African guy wearing a really tight shirt and sunglasses inside, just sitting by himself, kind of like back on the couch like this and looking at his phone. He was just there like not moving for like hours. I believe he's the owner of this place, but I don't know. So now we get out of this place. Of course there was no pole dancing. Now, thankfully, they didn't drug us. They didn't actually attack us or anything like that, but it was overcharged. It was a higher price than he told us originally, and then we get out, and he goes, oh, I'll take you to a new place. I'll take you to a new place. So this is what they do. They just take you from place to place to place, and they get a percentage of the bill that you spent by saying, okay, I brought this person here. It's the intermediary fee or whatever you want to call it. So that's why he's trying to get us into a new place now, so he can get another cut of the next bar's bill.
Seemed like all of the African-ran bars here led back to the real moneymaker.
Yeah, so he takes us back to the same place where we just went.
The experience.
Let's go. I trust you. I trust you. Because you're my friend, I trust you. I trust you.
Right.
No, it's the same place. I came here. I already came here.
This place is called Forest, by the way. Don't ever go here, but it's called Forest.
No. Go. No.
Alright, so now he gets out and he's like, I'll take you to one more place. And he takes us into, there's a big building called Seizakan. It's a very famous building in Kabukicho. It's where a bunch of the host clubs and like kind of sketchy bars and clubs operate. It's on all the way like near Golden Guy, but it's called Seizakan. And this was on the 7th floor all the way down onto on the left side, I believe. The 7th floor, last door on the left maybe. In the building called Seizakan. I don't have the actual name of this business, but this place was sketchy as hell as well. There were literally girls sleeping on the seats inside. They're like booths, and these girls are sleeping with coats on them. They have like coats, using coats as blankets, and they're just sleeping on these booths. And they all started waking up when we started walking in. It was so strange. And it's also like, they all say they're Japanese, but none of them are Japanese. They're all Chinese. They just assume you're tourists and you don't know, like, just another kind of funny
VIP experiences.
Is this a bar? Baru. What do we get?
So we sit down.
You got me?
I'm
You
here.
promise?
Tyler's here. Fred's to the left.
For everything. And what is your name? Tiger.
They're very insistent on us buying all types of strange drinks, buying all types of strange drinks for the girls, trying to get us to pay extra money to go into the back room with them, stuff like that. So we sit there for like not long at all, like 20 minutes.
Said 4,000 though.
My heart was beating through my chest. This place was so sketchy. I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack here.
Fred, you said 4,000 a piece, right?
They're like, I don't know if you can see them, but there are girls. They're like booths over here, and there were girls laying down on them asleep with coats on top of them, using them as blankets. It was so strange. And we were the only group in there as well. It was dead.
We gotta go home. They have wives and kids to talk to.
If you didn't buy the VIP experience, a magical 5,000 yen service fee would be thrown onto your bill at the very end.
So I'm sitting down at the point. I wish I was there to like translate and really understand what's going on, but I was sitting back. Tyler's like, let me handle this on my own. You stay at the table. So I stay at the table. Tyler goes up and he pays, and he says they throw on this charge. And of course they do. I don't really know, like, I didn't have it explained to me, so there could be some type of translation error here, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if they just threw on this chart. He's like, no, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that.
Give you while you're there drinking, and point to the fine print
Eventually,
at the bottom as
I
if it
walk
were
up
obvious.
to come help.
I had,
You'll see here.
Of course, already paid 4,000 yen for unlimited drinks for the next hour. Kabukicho was notorious for these service fee scams they try to finesse you with at the end.
This is EA. Scammer.
You have a cash?
Scammer. EA.
No,
EA. Scammer.
No scam.
Scammer.
No.
Scamu.
No,
Scamu. EA. They never showed me this though. Principally, EA.
So 5,000 yen isn't that much. It's like $30 or whatever, but it's still annoying that they try to add that on after the guy promised us ahead of time that it would be 4,000 yen or whatever he said.
EA. Onegaishimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm sorry, I have to settle my morals. Ichi, 5, 0, 0, 0. Arigatou gozaimasu. It's a scam.
No, you scam.
You're scamming me.
So this is when I walk up. You can hear me. I'm like trying to diffuse this issue. It's like, he just drank too much. Is he okay? And at this moment, she pulls out her phone and she starts trying to call someone on the phone. Well, she does call someone. She starts saying, "Hayako kite kudasai. Hayako kite kudasai. Come fast. Come fast." I've heard many stories of them calling these African guys. They come, they extort us for money, they stand in the doorway, they don't let us leave. So what do? I go in, I get into the doorway, and I put my foot in the door. And right when I do that, the girl that was sitting by me, this Chinese girl, runs up and she starts grabbing my arm and trying to pull me inside. She says like, "Naka ni kite kudasai," like whatever, come inside. "Naka ni haite kudasai." She keeps grabbing my arm, and then she's like pulling on me. She's like, "Oni-san, Snapchat koukan shiyo, Instagram koukan shiyo." She kept telling me, like, she was trying to distract me from what was going on at the time because I think she realized that I knew what was happening. So I get in the door, I put my foot in the door. I'm like, I'm not going to let us get locked in here. I'm kind of doing a keep and lookout thing. She's pulling on my clothes, pulling on my arm. She kept saying, like, let's exchange Instagram, like it's saying Snapchat. She didn't want me to look at what was going on or try to listen into the conversation that this woman was having on the phone. And I was like, I'm not interested. And I kept telling her I'm not interested. And finally, she, of course, she's trying to be like, "Oh, hi, koukanshio, na." And then she like hissed at me like a cat when she finally realized I wasn't going to budge. She was like, I swear to God, she was like, and she freaked out. And then she walked away like angrily into the back area. And I stood there with my foot in the door. Luckily, nobody comes. But, Fred, at this point, Fred is up by the register. Tyler's yelling at this lady. I got my foot in the door. I'm looking around in case somebody tries to come get us. I didn't know what was going to happen, so we end up dipping. We basically booked it. He paid, of course. And that's the thing. He paid, too. So once she realized she wasn't going to upcharge us, he pays. The receipt prints out. It says accepted and everything. And then she goes, "No, it didn't go through. You have to pay again." And she was trying to get us with that one. And then we're like, "No, we're going to get out of here. It did pay. It did go through. We saw the screen light up green. We got our receipt right here. Shut the hell up." So we dip.
He's gaslighting me now. I'm going to go down. No, they tried out a $5,000 service fee out of nowhere. No, it was a
It's
scam.
tax, she says.
Right
5,000 yen tax. They also told us it was a credit card fee. They're like, "Oh, it's because you're paying with credit card." They're just making up all of the shit. First, it was because we didn't order one of the girls to the back. Then it was just a service fee. Then it was because credit card, and then it's tax. Like, none of it made any sense. And then it went through, and but it didn't actually go through, and you have to pay again.
Oh, yeah.
So now we get into the elevator, and we're like, okay, we made it out safe.
She started calling someone on the phone in Japanese. She's saying, "Come fast, come fast, come."
As soon as we get down from the elevator, there are like so many of these guys following us, just on our ass. They were all watching us. I'm pretty sure that lady, when she called someone, she told them, like, "These guys are causing trouble. That's why you need..." Maybe this is why they're calling us thieves. She was like, "Oh, they stole from us because they didn't pay this dumbass 5,000 yen fee or whatever." So basically, she told somebody, and then at this point, we were being followed around every single corner for the next hour before I left. That's as far as like everything that I was involved in. The entire experience was nuts. I'm glad nobody got hurt. I'm also glad so many people have seen the video, and so many people are going to be aware now when they come to Japan not to follow any of these guys. I'm trying to raise as much awareness as possible. If anybody has a story, and I hope you don't, I hope nobody else was victimized, but if you do have a story, if you do want to share it, obviously the best format we could do would be on video call, or if you're in Tokyo, I can do an interview with you. But if you want to even send a voice message, anything, whatever you can do to tell your story and get the message out to more people. Don't follow these guys. They're scamming people, they're attacking people, they're extorting people for money, they're threatening to stab people. We just need to raise awareness and hopefully run these guys out of business for good. Thank you guys. I'm glad to do the reaction with you guys, and keep in touch for videos coming up soon. Email is yungjamesYT@gmail.com for anybody who wants to contact me. Thank you guys.